Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of the Carmelite Quotes podcast, where we delve into the depths of Carmelite spirituality to uncover wisdom that encourages and inspires. Before we delve into today's quote, let's take a moment to introduce the visionary behind these profound words. Saint Teresa of Avila, the 16th century Discalced Carmelite founder from Avila, Spain, is renowned for her spiritual writings and her reform efforts within the Carmelite order. Today's quote is sourced from her Spiritual Testimonies, number 21, recounting her vision of Our Lady in the choir of the Monastery of the Incarnation in Avila. And now, let's hear the words of Saint Teresa. On the eve of the feast of Saint Sebastian, the first year in which I was prioress at the Incarnation, at the beginning of the Salve Regina, I saw the Mother of God descend with a great multitude of angels, and sit in the prioress's choir stall where there was a statue of Our Lady. In my opinion, I didn't then see the statue, but Our Lady herself. It seemed to me she looked something like she does in the painting the Countess gave me. Although the power to discern this was quickly taken away, for my faculties were soon held in great suspension. It seemed to me there were angels above the canopies of the stalls in the back and above the front stalls. Although they were not in corporeal form, for this was an intellectual vision. She remained for the whole of the Salve, and she told me, "You were indeed right in placing me here. I shall be present in the praises they give my Son, and I shall offer these praises to him." After this, I remained in the kind of prayer I now have, that of keeping my soul present within the Blessed Trinity. And it seemed to me that the person of the Father drew me to himself and spoke very pleasant words. Among them, while showing me what he wanted, he told me, "I gave you my Son, and the Holy Spirit, and this Blessed Virgin. What can you give me?" In this powerful encounter, Saint Teresa of Avila invites us into the sacred space of her visionary experience, where the presence of God the Father and the Blessed Virgin Mary is palpable. We also note that when Teresa speaks of a painting, she refers to an artwork that she received from the Countess of Osorno, a friend of hers who lived in Valladolid. The painting is still preserved at St. Joseph's Monastery in Avila. And there's another detail in her testimony. She mentions the first year she was prioress at the Incarnation Monastery in Avila. She took possession of her prioress office on October 14, 1571. Because her appointment as prioress was the cause of great consternation to the nuns who were opposed to her presence, Saint Teresa placed a statue of Our Lady of Clemency in the prioress's stall, with the keys to the monastery in the hands of the Virgin. This excerpt is from Saint Teresa's Spiritual Testimonies, which are found in Father Kyron Kavanagh's translation of the collected works of Saint Teresa of Avila, available for purchase from icspublications.org. Often, you can purchase books from ICS Publications at a discount, so once again, visit their website at icspublications.org. Before we conclude, I invite you to subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, with availability soon on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and other great platforms. And you can dive deeper into the wisdom of St. Teresa and other Carmelite saints and authors by exploring the Carmelite Quotes blog on WordPress at carmelitequotes.blog. Once again, that's carmelitequotes.blog. As we close, may the words of St. Teresa of Avila resonate in your hearts, and may you be blessed with the presence of the Blessed Virgin in your own spiritual journey. Until next time, blessings from Carmel.